Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about Project Cardinal, a distillery expansion starting in 2026 at Buffalo Trace, designed to push them over 1 million visitors a year. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Justine Mays, Tim Swaya, and Matt Welge.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey, so yeah, we're going to be talking today about Project Cardinal, what that looks like, and something new from Sazerac. Believe it or not, Sazerac's got something in the works. They're not just I figured they'd just be sitting around resting on their laurels. No,
crusty brand.
Yes, yeah, they never do anything. No, they are killing it, and they continue to do so. And every move they make seems brilliant. This sounds like it's going to be brilliant. We'll talk about it after the break. For right now, though, McNew said there's something she wanted to talk about. What is that, McNew?
Yeah, so this is something I thought of today while I was at my day job. Is there ever a word that you type out or use so many times a day or a week that it starts looking wrong to you? Like where you're just like, the hell? So the word I was thinking of was associate. So I do like ad associate, term associate, because we use that word instead of doctor or dentist. So I was looking at associate and I type this word like 50 plus times a day. And I'm like, at the end of the day, at 4 o'clock today, I'm like, that's not right. And I'm just staring at it. And it doesn't have like the squiggle lines under it. Like it's wrong with spell check. And I'm just like, associate. And I thought about this for 15 minutes. And I'm just like, I look at this word so many times. Why is it looking fucked up? So do you guys ever come across that where you're like, it's not right?
Yeah. There are definitely words like that. As far as coming up with an example on the spot, I can't come up with one, but there are things that I think look wrong. There's also a thing where there are certain words I'll spell wrong every time. Even though I know how to spell it, for some reason when I type it out, I spell it wrong every single time. I'm not sure what that is.
Like the IE and the EI words, right? Like the conceive and the receive and those kind of things. Always
I
catch
do that all
me.
the time. I'm always
wait,
doing
what?
the I before E, except after C, like as I'm typing, like in my head. And I do it too, like when I'm typing out Wednesday, I'm like Wednesday. Like, you know what I mean? Just like the thing.
February. That's another word I said. Like Wednesday, I say it.
Yeah, like the things that you learn as a kid. And I'm still using today.
Restaurant to save my life. I was trying to spell it the other day. I was like, meet me at this restaurant. And even freaking spell check and Siri weren't helping. I'm like, here's the name of it.
Chili's.
Restaurant's tough. Mine is privilege for privilege and confidential. I always spell privilege wrong. I keep on screwing it up.
Okay.
PRIVLEDG. No. There's another I in there someplace. You keep on writing it. I write it right. So I just copy and paste it. Now I'm done with it.
It's just.
I have like a little sticky note. I'm like words I can't spell.
The little sticky note feature in Windows is a godsend if you don't use it. I love that sticky note feature. Oh, you can put little notes in there, and you just click on it. They just show right up, and you can grab stuff like that. Yeah, that's a good enhancement feature.
Yeah, those are nice.
I didn't even know that was available.
No, restaurant's another one. Moist, ointment.
Moist.
Those are always tough to get in.
Everybody
so moist.
A god awful word.
Very moist. That's
Ointment too. Let's not forget ointment needs its due, because every time I see ointment, that usually doesn't feel good.
No, I mean, ointment doesn't bother me. That word is.
What about moist? Does that bother you?
You know,
Moist ointment.
Oh, God, I hate everything.
I one time at my old job, I had to send out this monthly report, and I had typed it out like in the subject line, and I spelled report not on purpose, obviously, but it was like REPROT, and I didn't catch it. And one of the managers jokingly would like give me shit about it. And I catch myself sometimes because I'm typing so quickly, and I spelled it like the same way. And then it just takes me back to that one time that Justin gave me shit because I said reprot instead of report.
Reprot.
Yeah. I send out service agreements all day, and I put in my the subject line, I put due by and the date. The other day I put die by, and I was like, no, we don't want you to, we don't die.
Die by. Okay.
IT will definitely flag that one.
Yeah.
One word that's got me screwed up now from this show is every time I type VIP, I want to write NESS at the end. I got to remember not to do it. Only
Daily
for Phil.
I wanted to do that. We've got VIP tickets at the next festival we got coming up, and I wanted to really play up the whole VIP-ness thing, but I thought, there'll be one person that gets pissed off about it. I just don't need,
I don't think that's something that you should put in print, but I would definitely play a joke, like do a joke about it the day of.
The day of, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you guys get so much VIP-ness. Look at check out their VIP-ness. Yeah. Yeah. Because they're wearing a lanyard. I bought lanyards that say VIP because I want to be like, show them your VIP-ness. pull out your VIP-ness and show them right now.
Whip out that VIP-ness.
Forget that
yeah.
show.
Yeah, I know. That was just unbelievable. What a gift.
It's what happened after Phil said, the VIP-ness.
Right.
He's like, oh God, I'm never going to recover from this. Or they'll never forget this. So his comment afterward is gold. I can't believe it wasn't a thing before us. I've never heard anybody say it before us. And then, like I said, I use it all the time. And I act like I don't know what I'm saying. I'll be like, I was at this thing and I had a VIP, and you should have seen my VIP-ness. It was so great. And if people be like, oh, be careful when you say that. That could mean something else. I'm like, oh, really? Huh? Never thought of that. No, I never caught on to that one. I don't know why. Make it really uncomfortable. Ask me to explain it to you.
Yeah.
No, I don't. What are you talking about?
So yes, yeah. So good times for sure. All right. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? I'm going to go first. I've got a Boxing Bear here. This one's called Mostly Done. This one is 51% sweet corn, 45 rye, 4% barley. Let's see what we got here. Solid. I don't know that it could win, but if everybody kind of has a so-so one, that this one could win. It was good, not great. Sometimes good wins, though. We'll see what happens. Next up is going to be McNew. McNew, what do you got there?
I'm going to go with the Sazerac Rye.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Embarrassing, actually. All right. Matt, you're next.
All right. These corks are notoriously bad, but I have to protest all this Buffalo Trace bullshit. I'm going to put my Heaven Hill. This is Elijah Craig, single barrel, private barrel for the Bourbon Billy Group and Wheaton Whiskey Club collaboration.
Okay. Okay. Nice. I think I've still got the lead, though. I think I do. We'll see. We'll see. You can file appeal. Would you like to appeal that?
Yeah, right.
Okay. All right. He's going to appeal it, but that'll happen after the fact. Tim, you'll have to listen to that.
I'll submit it in writing. Yeah.
Well, you've also famously said there's no appeal process, unlike that, I think, too, as well in a recent show, Steve. So
no, there is an appeal. There is an appeal process if we don't throw it to a judge. Once you go to a judge, that's it. That's the end of. That's like the Supreme Court.
But there are special mentions. There have been special mentions throughout the years.
Okay, but there's always an appeal process if a judge is not involved. There was no judge here, so Matt, that leaves the door open for you. Tim, you're next. I've got the lead.
I got a bottle of chicken cock because I'm tired of buffaloes, and it's the Island Rooster.
Okay, that's a good one. I like that one.
Ooh, I like
this one too.
Yeah.
Slide out of set.
Okay, nothing going on there with your cork pop. I've got the lead still. Justine is last but not least. What do you got there?
I have Leopold Brothers Maryland style bottled in bond rye whiskey.
That's awesome.
Okay. Not enough there. Not enough. I got it. Ooh. I got it.
Cheers, Steve.
Cheers to me.
Steve.
Cheers to me.
He willed that one into existence.
Yeah.
Is that the one that you thought was going to be, or are you still saving that one?
I did. What's that?
The one that you thought was going to be a...
No, that was the Yellowstone one because I had 2 explosive cork pops with it. They were really good, and I don't think I won with either one because I every time I think it was Justine beat me, and then so I thought on this one I'm going to wait till I'm going to let Justine play out. She'll have her new bottles or whatever. I'll get it on and it didn't work out. It doesn't have the explosiveness anymore than it had with the first 2. So yeah, but all right, I did win that one. So cheers to me. We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about, what are we talking about? Project Cardinal. Yes, that's right. We'll talk about Project Cardinal. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
Welgie.
And you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about Project Cardinal at Buffalo Trace.
Yes, we are. So, this has been kind of on the hush-hush. Buffalo Trace has released no press release about this yet. They've done no interviews about it yet. They've done closed-door sessions in terms of getting approvals and things like that. So, nobody really knows the full scoop. And the article that I saw and shared with the group was an AI written article, which it was at least refreshing to see. This was it acknowledged that it was an AI written article based on things that are happening, and it was reviewed by the editorial team. So not a whole lot of information about it out there, but I think the idea kind of sounds like they're going to be creating another distillery experience at Buffalo Trace. It's not like totally separate, but it's going to be kind of where you go in and it feels like you're going to a separate distillery, and they're going to have their own bottle, your own bottle experience and stuff like that. And I don't know, it sounds good. I mean, if you're going to Buffalo Trace anyway, why not pop in there? And people do like bottling their own, right? I mean, that's a thing.
Not just that, not just that, but they really need to make it like a Disney World, because people love it so much. They need to just keep, allowing for more cars and more people, so that no one's standing outside. Let's just blow this thing up and make it what it is. It's an amusement park for adults, right?
Yes. They have a goal. They want to surpass 1 million visitors. And how can you do that if you keep doing the same thing you've done?
Right.
How do you make that next leap? I mean, maybe you get there organically anyway, but if you do something brand new, it's going to bump up your numbers. And I think that this is their plan to get to 1 million visitors a year. That's a goal for them, and I think it's going to take them there.
Do we know how many they already typically get a year, visitors? Has there been articles about that?
Yeah, there's been articles about that. I think they were getting about 500,000 for a while, but I think that's spiked up recently, where it's like 750 now. This is going to take them to the last 250 they need to get to 1 million.
I mean, I feel like with the releases that they do, and I feel like that's achievable. With the special releases that they do,
right.
I mean, they already have people in the squiggly line waiting to buy
the snake, they call it. Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that Buffalo Trace's marketing team is always
they're genius.
They're genius. They make things hard to get. These are, never seen.
Whether it's truly hard to get or not, they make it feel like it is.
Yeah, they're hard to get. You can't find just the regular bottle of Buffalo Trace on the shelf. And then all of a sudden there's been this explosion of it. And at some point that's going to go away again, and it's going to be hard to find. And then in a couple years, there's going to be another, they're genius.
They are.
I feel like this is on par with their normal.
They're genius at so many things, at creating excitement and demand for their products, making money. Obviously they know how to make money, and being different. I mean, I honestly think, I swear that this was the plan. They used to be part of the KDA. Buffalo Trace was a KDA stop. It was part of the Bourbon Trail back in the day. People don't even remember that now. I do. I went and got a stamp there. I was part of the passport back in the day, and they left that though. They got mad at the KDA. They left it, and I'm guaranteeing you, when they left that, I bet you the KDA thought these guys are going to die on the vine. No one's ever going to go to them. We got the Bourbon Trail. We got and now it's going to end up being the most visited distillery, other than Starlight, if you kind of believe their stuff, which is more farm people than anything. They kind of skew the numbers, because I've been there, and again, it's an awesome place to go to. I love it. Starlight's awesome, but it's a different crowd. They're not going there because of a distillery experience. They're going there to pick pumpkins and do the things you do at a farm. So
they're taking families. You got
right.
5,
Not that there's anything wrong with it. Starlight is awesome. They do the experience is amazing, but it's different. Traditional distillery, Buffalo Trace is going to be number one, and I think they're going to break 1 million with this. So it's wild.
I do wish they would kind of add a restaurant or something on site, because
they are.
They are. Okay, that's part of it.
That's coming. Not part of this. It's part of another thing that they're doing. That's not even part of this. That's getting ready to open up pretty soon, actually. And
I had heard or seen that somewhere, and I'm like, is that true? Because I'm I think that would just send them to the next level. Because you want to spend a whole day there, but it's damn, there's no food. So I love if they would do that.
Yeah. So that's.
Get ready. I think also too, the fact that their tours are free.
Yes.
Brings in a lot of people. And also, I feel like the fact that they didn't have to pay for a tour also probably upticks their bottle shop.
Yeah.
Like gift
You
shop.
are paying for the tour because not one person goes in there and doesn't leave with at least a bottle.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So you're exactly right, Justine. They're walking out with a $40 ticket.
Right. Yeah. And I tell you what, as far as gift shop experience, is there a bigger gift shop than Buffalo Trace's? I don't think so. That is huge. And people are walking around. They got the little rolling little carts, not like a cart like at a shopping thing, but those baskets that are on wheels. People, those are all full with between bottles and shirts and merchandise and glasses and tin signs.
Upstairs to the whiskey vault behind those bars and all the old bottles for everything that's been distilled there over the decades.
Yeah, that place is amazing for sure. So
they just do everything right. Like, you hear some places expanding where you're just like, okay, like it's gimmicky, it's whatever. I just feel like Buffalo Trace, like they just do it right every single time. Whatever they open, everything.
It's hard to be critical of them at all because they've figured it out. Yeah.
Well, they're doing it all out of spite for the KDA because they said when that happened, they said we're just going to make them eat shit every single day. That's what
they do.
They are doing it. And they spare no expense either.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And I always say at some point they're probably going to own. I have no insider information, nothing like that. It's just a hunch. At some point, they're going to buy Castle and Key, right? And that's going to turn into Colonel H. Taylor Distillery, and it'll have its own home then. I feel like that's going to happen at some point.
They'll restart the rail line between the two distilleries. Can you imagine having then a rail train,
a
dinner train, or a lunch train to go over?
Yeah.
Can you imagine that if they combine the lines again? That would be
right.
Who's not doing that?
We all need to make a vision board for that because that sounds awesome.
I know. Yeah. So
put it out there in the universe.
Sazerac, more power to them. They're doing great. Awesome company, owned in America. Privately held. It's just like a dream come true. Really, it's a cool place. So hats off to them. We have no affiliation with them. They don't sponsor the show. We're not saying this because they're the sponsor. Nothing like that. They do a good job. So yeah. So cool stuff.
I'm going to save it for our next show because it's a little...
Okay, we'll save that. We've got a special show coming up. We're celebrating our 3,500th show, so that's amazing to think about. We are on par, and our excellence is equivalent to what Sazerac is doing with their Buffalo Trace brand.
Yes.
We are to the podcasting world, so yes. Yes, we'll wrap that one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Matt, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me constantly trying to not fall victim to the FOMO and across all socials at Whiskey Tequila Fridays Podcast.
All right, Tim.
If you like fine content like this, you can find it also on Instagram at SwyGuy2112, on YouTube at our flagship whiskey, and RushCreekDistilling.com's tour and tasting page.
All right, Justine.
You can find me taking a drink of water when Steve asked me to say something.
This wasn't a surprise. It wasn't like a pop quiz.
I was expecting him to talk longer.
Okay, that's on him.
You can find me on Instagram at JA_Maze.
All right, McNew.
On Instagram at McNew ABV.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Aitken across all social media. ABVnetwork.com, ABVBarrelShop.com is also important as well. Those two, whether you're focusing on what we're doing at the Barrel Shop or with the network, check those out. ABVnetwork.com, ABVBarrelShop.com. Also, Bourbon Sasquatch on YouTube. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Cheers.
Hey, everyone.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri, or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.